What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster in chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm coming at you with a best of three version of a deck that I've already showed you, and I'm going to be doing that a little bit. I don't want to attack this meta too quickly. It feels like this rare, precious thing that I want to slowly peel the layers away from, and a mistake I've made in the past is just try everything too quickly and then I run out of ideas, and I don't know, I'd rather go for a process of refinement. A lot of the ideas that I had during early access were really good and turned out to be some of the new contenders for meta decks, and definitely high up on that list for me is Abzan Cage, a list that I've seen no one else upload. So I'm very happy with that. And I've now taken it, refined it, prepared it for for the ladder, not for early access. So lots of changes just in the main. And then I've added a beautiful sideboard for our best of three. So I think that's enough talking. And now, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew. Simply called Abzan Cage Best of Three. Super creative, Lone Fox. So as you can see, a lot has remained. Most importantly, the bird has earned its place. I particularly love, putting a Shelter by Ghosts on the bird against mono red and just have it grow. Already the fact that it's 3 toughness on turn 2 when it enters, I don't know, it's just a little bit, it's been great. It's been really just great. The name of the game in this deck is obviously to make little tokens. Oftentimes the opponent knows what you're trying to do. They know you need 3 things different times, so they're picking off your stuff and trying to get you to not fire off your collector's cage. And so anything that can sneak a token in here and there is obviously going to be a good thing. So we've got even a sneaky one of Great Irration City. Of course, the new Revival of Ancestors makes 3 tokens. I've brought in the Sandstorm Salvager. It's been fundamental. Really good to have that like turn 1 Llanowar into turn 2 Great 3 drop. So reduced 1 Evangelist to make a bit of space for that. But yeah, the main quite similar. Most of the changes were in the mana base. I also got rid of the cut downs and went up a copy of this guy. I've been finding it to be really good. Yeah, but obviously some holes in the strategy here if against certain matchups. You can tell where this would become problematic. So then that's where best of 3 comes along. Ta-da! The only thing that I'm missing, that I want one more of, and honestly it's hilarious, I tried to craft it earlier and I realized I don't have any uncommons for like the first time ever. Yeah, I don't know how long. So I wanted one more copy of Strategic Betrayal because I want to try it as opposed to just running Rest in Peace for your Graveyard Hate, even though that is probably better. I like that this is like a 2 for 1, potentially the whole graveyard plus creature exile. That's a good little uncommon IMO, and there is a little less graveyard shenanigans going on, at least as far as my experience of the ladder the last couple of days. So don't feel the need to have maybe the usual sort of 3 of Rest in Peace that I have white. And I also was like looking at my sideboard in my Abzan deck, and it was like all white cards. Okay, let's try and get a little bit creative here. And also, like, by the way, mostly rotation proof except for like the mana that's rotating. Everything else, BT dubs. I'm getting to that time of the year when I just can't bring myself to play those old cards anymore. And like the mana base sticks around when I can't help myself. But like, if I can avoid it, the decks are going to look like this going forward, leading up to rotation in July. But other new cards in the side, also 3 copies of the new Hollow Merc Siege. I'm working my way through all of these. I've been finding them to be the most fun design space in the new set, like really clever, and I like trying to have like maybe 2 color decks that can take advantage of both 3 color modes, which is pretty cool. Like this would work fine with both, honestly. Whenever counters put on a creature you control, draw a card, and that's actually why I've had this in the deck more than the other mode, even though we're playing the Abzan colors. funnily enough. And yes, there'll be times when we pick Abzan, because +1/+1 to attacking creature and a gaining menace is obviously pretty nice, especially if we're trying to distribute +1/+1 counters around the place to get to the requirements for the cage. But then, you know, the Sultai mode there, you know, in a deck where we're already, I mean, oftentimes we'll just have a cage lying around that's already done its thing, but it's still there on the board, and we often just use that to put some +1/+1 counters around where we need them. And when you do so, draw a card. Draw a card. Draw a card. I like it. I like it. I want to test it. And I also can't wait to try it in, you know, Sultai. Maybe I've got some of you with sharp eyes may have noticed the Golgari +1/+1 counters deck that I've been loving for now a good few sets, and this is another great piece for that. Then Maelstrom Pulse, just like, it feels like just another like 3 mana thing that does permanence. This one's instant speed, but has that 3 or greater caveat. The Pulse has actually been insane against, like, you know, those, even against me, how often it's happened. These Offspring cards, you know, Mono Red often has a lot of the same mouse lying around. You just, or like, you know, all of their copies of Up the Beanstalk or whatever. I love that it's the things with the same name. Bye-bye. That's can be really good. It can sometimes be a little bit of a sweeper. And then I want to try a sneaky one of Betor, Kin to All, which we can't see for whatever reason. Just trying it. There's probably better things to do, right? But the 7 toughness is huge. It's not that expensive. And then in a deck like this, it's so win more. As soon as I have one uncommon, I'll cut this for another strategic betrayal, honestly. But these modes are pretty fun, just to see if we can ever get it to pop off. Like, it definitely is more of a commander card, I guess. But yeah, it's doable with Mr. Craterhoof. I mean, if that doesn't kill them, then I don't know. Maybe we get to what's that second one there? Untap each creature you control. Cool. Trying out Betor. Let's jump into some games. I don't need to talk about Avan Interrupter and Requisition Raid and how good Requisition Raid is in a tokens deck. Oh my god. Next up, probably... Oof. This is my new favorite deck. Like, what? This is the kind of Magic I love. I get to play the Dole... What's it called? Dole something... Chamber? No, the Porcelain Factory. Something. You know the one I mean. These are the hands, obviously. Behemoth can't be there. No bueno. Top Deck City, baby! Bruh. I've been dying to play this in best of 3 since early access. I think we're just gonna end up cutting Betor rather rapidly. Now we just need to find the freaking cage. Please give me a cage. No swingsies, huh? Well, that's an exile. Go grab a green source. Let us exile. Oh, good friend. Yeah. trample lifelink next turn. Alright, so Boros tokens. Boros tokens. Yeah, I mean, okay. I don't think the sideboard's really for this type of match. Like, I'm okay against these guys usually. Like, there's not much that I need to worry about. Unless you get runs like this from the frickin' Ooh. Alright. ODC had enough. Give me a free win, huh? Climbing steady towards D. I was D2 yesterday. I gotta say, I must admit. A couple of brews really shafted me. I was testing out. Oh, I tried so many stuffs. But it netted some really good results. The deck menu there is very full. This Golgari one. Tried it in Sultai for a while. I was desperate to make it work in Sultai, and it just... It's really about figuring out which color the verges tap for without the one that fixes it in play. You know, the one that they tap for regardless. And then making your 3-color deck the best combination of those. You know, if you're trying to be aggressive. If you, whatever, mid-ranging around. Behemoth in hand. Bro, come on, man. Arena, eh? Thank you. Sheesh. Okay. Don Giro. The immediate cut down on my Lana War. Dude, wow. So fun. Cannot tell you. Happy that makes me. Okay. One card in hand. To the opponent's bajillion. Oh, it's Golgari. Oh god, it's Golgari. I'm pretty ready to just scoop right now. There's no way we're gonna outgrind Golgari without our nice explosive start. Wow. Okay. Green, black, white. Why can't I cast? Oh, it's because I had no target. Well, okay. Cool. Excuse me. What I have managed to obtain on 2 lands is pretty insane. Not gonna lie. Okay, Golgari boy. Yeah. Alright. You know what? try some counter spells that have a body that flies. Maybe we can just get lucky again and just polish this guy off quick. Because this is really not a good matchup. Like, Golgari, wow. I'm still shocked it's not just the best deck always right now. Sweet Dread Knight. All the cards. Really can't keep this. Bro, come on, man. One normal. Okay, so we go and grab ourselves a swamp. Me. Oh, Blacklands. Just Golgari with no Blacklands is pretty funny. Happy I didn't hit much there of. The whiff. The whiff is great. God, I love the whiff. I wish. I always have that problem. Like, I see Dread Knight, I think because of the 3 power that it's a. And then it's actually a freaking 2-drop, and it gets around all of this nonsense. Oh, this dodges go for the throw. Thank God. Just dodge that matchup. Slightly less good player or whatever. Bit of luck. But next, sometimes these are just the grind fest. Another Glisser. Another freaking. And then when you finally think you've turned the corner, there comes that one of Gix's command. And my goodness, that deck is a real, like, yeah, I mean. Like I said, I'm just surprised. Like, it just feels like it's always got the best crap lately. But somehow it's not quite even enough. It's just perfect against the kind of stuff I like to play. And the vast majority of people are still just playing mono red. Red bait. Bro, how many hands like this have we had? What's going on? Man, there's 24 lands in the deck, like perfectly normal, everything. Yeah, it's worth the risk, because I want to just go turn 2, boom, turn 3. So. See that? Okay, yeah, I've seen this version. Okay, we have ourselves a weird sort of a mirror on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. There's a 3-drop in Abzan that enters. There we go. Sure, pretty cool, but Can you just please? Oh, we're flooding. Let the salt wash over you. Cool breeze. Oh. It's only a card game. Interesting one, this. Hardly interesting. It's an attack trigger. Holy crap. Oh, yeah. Please don't have a removal. Please don't have the removal. Please. It is. Yes, baby. Yes. Alright. So I think I'm growing my dude. It's just too risky not to, although... Or is not too shabby. Now I have something else to start putting a few counters on. The old salvager over here. Mora didn't want friends. She didn't mind having someone at your back. Nice, good call actually. Perfect idea with that. Name Belethar. Top deck city, baby. Let's go for a beautiful lanes. Yeah. Surely. The nesting bot. Next turn we go for the Schwang. And Abzan versus Abzan. Completely different style. I think I need to cut the friggin' Betor now. No, I mean I can't cut anything, you know. Boarding. Another Sitch. Bro, if we get credit for Behemoth, I will just... For once, I get some luck. After all that crap the first few matches. No! Okay, well... Bazoink! Oh, that's juicy, mate. Double sheltered by ghosts. Yeah, it's gotta be the Sandman. Well, at this point, like we're relying on a top deck. I think he can just get stuff, mate. Oh, this guy I wouldn't play though. You see, I'm not interested in milling nothing. Yeah, the flyer. Right. Interesting deck. I like it. What exactly needs to... I don't know. I guess just more removal, but it, like 3 or greater. A lot of 3 drops, but also a lot of not really. Betor is completely useless. Cut him out. Yeah, stuck it. Like, no changes. It was fine. Trying to think, like, have an interrupter. I guess they'll just crank up their removal a little bit more than in the last match. You do. Okay, see, so this Verge, both the like, why do they both tap for green? See? It's all by design. But then, like, what's this? Like in Abzan, which is a very green-heavy version, no worries. She wants these things rotate, because we've only got these that are not rotating in Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Now I don't have black for my dude, but we got Top Deck City, so good. Bazinga! What a card. It's in my Golgari version of this kind of +1/+1-y stuff that I've been doing. Oh no. So frustrating. But okay. Not a bad top deck. Yes. Oh yes. So, I think it's the black that I have to do this, right? But done. First time I've actually used that alt tip thing. Just draw the cage for once and actually do the thing that the video was all supposed to be about. Oh no, we're dead. Oh, we are so dead. Well, I mean, do or die, right? We top deck a cage. Oh! Douche. Okay, the life gain here is absurd. On the next thingy mid bob. Oh! So close. ability. No. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's better to have blockers. But it's every time he attacks now. This guy's busted. Okay, Felithar deck. Coming soon. Been ignoring Felithar for some freaking reason. Okay. All the removal. Baby. I need to get in some, like, you know, those split ups. Now, it's too late. Feels like a joke, bro, the last couple of games. Like a joke. Okay. Sure. You gonna do a triple? Oh, nice. Okay. There is indeed a god. Not quite there yet. Okay, is it the turn where he plays the dude? Yep. Fantastic. It's gonna be glorious, man. This is gonna be a thing of beauty. So 4, 2, 1. Yep. Hello. Cage, cage, cage. Abzan, cage. Boom, boom, boom. In your face. Alright, ladies and gents. That is about as good a showing as we're bound to get out of this. I think we're just going to play one more match because it's a bit of a shorter video for these best of 3 ones because we had that opponent who just scooped in the beginning, but this gives me an opportunity to make these adjustments I've been talking about. So, still not uncommons, huh? I still believe that this is a good choice. However, I have an interrupter. Yeah, the flash is really good. Bad. Pardon me. Goodness. Pretty cool, huh? This Felithar. I'm impressed. This is pretty cool, but like I feel like the whole group, you know, it's just too much of this like artifact and enchantment, artifact and enchantment. I think we just go for like cut one interrupter. No. Bear with me, folks. Bit pricey. All right. Final match. Bethor's out. Couple split ups. Tiny adjustments. Little things. Crater Hoof, baby. Crater Hoof. What a boss. End on a win would just make a real cherry on top of what has been a fantastic bit of gameplay. Truly fun, even though I complain a lot. Hero. Amazing. Fourth land identified. we need here? He's obviously gonna hit me with that freaking the sweeper, the Jeskai sweeper explosion, guaranteed. I'm gonna try and force it out. Okay.
I'll just invent a solution.
We've got two, so I mean, if he hits us with one, at least. Whilst the shields are down.
I hate dead ends.
Old. You've got to have the sweeper, man. It has to be in this deck. I mean, maybe. Okay. We get one more turn. It's not. There's a chance here that we could go absolutely crazy. Oh. Card draw. It was the next card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It doesn't appear to be the sweeper deck. It's more of like a aggressive Jeskai. Okay, then I feel a little. I mean, they'll probably bring in some stuff, right? Like kind of like what we're doing. Get those Shelter by Ghost going, baby. The only thing that could have made this better is Lana War Elves instead of Full Patch. Doesn't have the removal right away. Be locked on. No. Okay, again, we get the shield. No, he wouldn't run locked on. This needs a plains or a forest, so... Not really such a great hit, frankly. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh well. Rebuild. Oh, okay, so Brotherhood's End was the sweeper of choice. Okay. It's quite a lot of freaking... No more lies? Torch the tower? Okay. Cool. Now the Ration City is gonna come into real handy, and we'll get a little bat. I think I'm gonna like put these shelter bug ghosts on the... What? Bounce spell? Huh? Okay, I mean that's a great top deck. Okay, he's trying to scurl for a card. Top. But now we have potentially 3 little 1/1s that we can bust out. Pardon me. Ooh. Three mana. Can't be normalized. Only one other blue source. Yes, yes, yes. Bruh, make it stop, please. Huh. Come on. Yes. None of this town ain't big enough. Bollocks. Just a little
I've got a whole plane to search.
1/1 Otter, most probably. What? No plus? Dude, what? You must be nuts.
You get to be my protege today.
3/2. I think that does it. 3 plus, yeah, that does it. Oh wait, no. Why not? Man. Okay. He gets to use the talent 4 plus, and he can bounce something. It's still not enough. Plus, we've got the. Yeah, I guess he has to make that decision. Oh, wrong call, mate.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
I guess. No, nothing really does it here. Nothing that I can think of. He's now used up too much to go do the Storm Chaser nonsense.
Analyze.
If he hits me with a sweeper, he won't have enough mana to do something about the token the Evangelist leaves behind, as well as the one from the Arashan City. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Even
coming
had
together.
Day of Judgment. What a weirdo. Bye. Alright. Alright. Freaking stoked with that little run. Let's get some stats up on the screen and then call it a night, I would say. Gotta click here, gotta click on that, I think. Yeah. Boop and boop. Feast your eyes. 12 for 5. The latest version with no, this isn't. Yeah, it's just missing the last one. Takes a little while. I think. Yeah, no, the Abzan guy was the one before that, so it's 4/4. But we didn't you know, the first one didn't really count, let's say. It'll get there. The point is, I'm gonna, whilst that's going on in the front end, I will bust out the deck in the background so we can have a quick look and see if there's any last thing. One last refresh of the old untapped. Nah, still hasn't. Whatever. We all know. There it is. No? Yes, there it is. So Kintry Severance out in main deck. Hollow Merc Siege was phenomenal. I'm actually going to go a bit harder on this one in the next video. So stay tuned for more Hollow Merc Siege shenanigans. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. We didn't get the matchups where the Interrupter was necessary, but trust me. Like, if that opponent that we were just playing now wasn't like more of a go wide Z Prowess Jeskai, but full-on Jeskai control, that's when the Interrupters would have been fantastic against. Just, you know, making sure that we can survive that Day of Judgment so that we can pop off the next turn. It just buys you that one turn from the big sweeper that's going to end your match. Like when you're just at, all you need is to untap and you're going to get the Crater Hoof Behemoth turn. Even Interrupter will help you get there. So trust me. I mean, it's a classic piece of tech from the Selesnya version of this deck. So I think it makes sense. But it's often a 3 of, not a 4 of. Let's see. I'll keep you posted. Also, once I get a few more uncommons on whether this ends up being my go-to for Graveyard Hate. But yeah, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I will be seeing you all in the next one with another fresh brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.